Imagine this. A United Kingdom Royal Air Force Eurofighter Typhoon FGR4 is cruising at 40,000 feet over the North Sea on a routine quick reaction alert mission. Suddenly, the cockpit alerts flash amber. A simulated Russian S400 integrated air defense system operating from the Kaliningrad exclave has acquired a solid radar lock, while a nearby Su-35 fighter deploys its Kibini electronic warfare suite. Within seconds, the British aircraft is electronically blinded because its legacy Captor M mechanically scanned radar is completely overwhelmed by high-powered noise jamming. Leading global defense analysts argue that in a high-intensity modern conflict, this multi-role fighter would be left strategically exposed, defensively vulnerable, and operationally useless against modern anti-access area denial bubbles. On paper, its only tactical salvation would be an immediate, radical technological overhaul. To break this fatal deadlock, the United Kingdom Ministry of Defense executed a decisive strategic pivot. On January 22, 2026, defense officials formally authorized a critical contract worth £453,500,000, securing the centerpiece of a broader $800 million fleet modernization initiative. The objective is to mass-produce the Leonardo ECRS Mk2 active electronically scanned array radar, effectively replacing the obsolete eyes of 40 Tranche 3 fighter jets. This multi-million-dollar gambit intends to transform the aging platform from a basic interceptor into a dominant electronic attack powerhouse, capable of countering severe next-generation threats until the year 2040. However, this massive financial injection raises a critical geopolitical question. Can a single radar upgrade genuinely neutralize the world's most advanced integrated air defense networks? Or is London simply masking a critical structural deficit across the rest of its combat fleet? Before we go on, what do you think is the most critical upgrade a fighter jet needs today to survive? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit subscribe, and tell me where you are watching from. At the heart of this technical revolution is the Leonardo ECRS Mk2 active electronically scanned array radar, a specialized piece of hardware that completely redefines how the Eurofighter Typhoon FGR4 engages in modern combat. Conventional radar systems fitted on American platforms like the F-22 or F-35 are restricted by a fixed antenna array, which limits their electronic field of view to 120 degrees. The British ECRS Mk2 shatters this physical boundary by combining an advanced electronic array with a dynamic mechanical repositioner. This innovative combination allows the radar sensor to rotate smoothly, expanding its total scanning angle well beyond 180 degrees. In actual tactical engagements, this unique wide-angle capability provides an immense combat advantage. A United Kingdom pilot can perform a sharp beaming maneuver, flying at a 90-degree perpendicular angle relative to incoming hostile missiles, to drastically reduce the aircraft radar cross-section. Simultaneously, because the radar array can look over its own shoulder, the system continuously tracks the adversary and transmits critical mid-course target updates to the long-range Meteor air-to-air missile, ensuring a precise intercept at ranges exceeding 100 kilometers. Furthermore, the ECRS Mk2 is engineered to be a lethal offensive tool rather than a passive sensor. Packed with more than 1,000 individual transmit-receive modules, the radar can partition its electrical frequencies with extreme agility. This allows the fighter to dedicate a portion of its array to scan for next-generation threats, while instantly focusing a high-powered, highly concentrated beam of radio frequency energy to disrupt, distort, and effectively neutralize hostile early warning radars and surface-to-air missile batteries from beyond visual range. By fusing high-capability tracking with a built-in broadband electronic attack punch, this massive upgrade fundamentally transitions the Tranche 3 aircraft from a defensive airframe into the most capable suppression of enemy air defense asset in the entire North Atlantic Treaty Organization inventory. This technological evolution exposes London's deeper strategic calculations and its desire for sovereign military independence. While the United Kingdom operates a growing fleet of F-35B short takeoff and vertical landing stealth aircraft from its Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers, those American-built platforms utilize closed-source software managed entirely by Washington. Every time the Royal Air Force needs to integrate a novel domestic weapon system or alter tactical operational profiles, it requires prior authorization from the United States. Upgrading the Eurofighter Typhoon FGR4 with a homegrown active electronically scanned array radar grants British defense planners total sovereign control over their sensitive electronic warfare coding, allowing them to deploy independent air power across critical global flashpoints like the Indo-Pacific region without foreign oversight. Financing this multi-million-dollar enterprise also reveals a clever economic maneuvering. A massive £8 billion export agreement finalized in late 2025 to supply 20 brand new Eurofighter Typhoon jets to Turkey has injected essential manufacturing capital directly back into BAE Systems production facilities in Wharton and Samlesbury, helping subsidize the costly research and development of the new radar system. However, a significant structural blind spot remains hidden beneath this massive headline. The entire $800 million upgrade initiative only funds the modernization of exactly 40 Tranche 3 airframes within the existing inventory. Defense officials have quietly deferred the fate of 67 older Tranche 2 Eurofighter Typhoon jets, leaving them out of the current budget allocation due to intense financial constraints. Consequently, the frontline fighter fleet of the United Kingdom faces an immediate threat of operational fragmentation, creating a dual-tier combat force where one half possesses elite electronic attack capabilities, while the other 67 aircraft must struggle to survive in high-intensity combat environments with legacy technology. This critical fragmentation sets up a race against time as the United Kingdom moves toward its official target date of 2030 to achieve initial operating capability for the new ECRS Mk2 system. This $800 million radar program is much more than a simple mid-life hardware upgrade for an aging fourth-generation platform. It is a vital bridge to the future of British aerospace power. The complex software algorithms, high-power gallium nitride semiconductor technology, and multi-function array architectures developed for this radar are being engineered to transition directly into the ASANCA integrated sensing and non-line of sight effects suite designed for the upcoming 6th-generation Tempest fighter under the Global Combat Air Program with Japan and Italy. In the short term, this modernization gives the Royal Air Force an incredibly potent tool, allowing its 40 elite Tranche 3 aircraft to act as specialized suppression of enemy air defense platforms, capable of punching holes through advanced anti-access area denial bubbles along the eastern flank of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Furthermore, This upgrade preserves the United Kingdom's strategic expeditionary commitments under the 5 power defense arrangements in Southeast Asia, giving British detachment forces the technical capacity to operate alongside regional allies in highly contested electronic environments. Ultimately, the profound lesson of this modernization program is that modern air superiority is no longer dictated solely by the stealth geometry of an airframe, but by the raw processing power and multi-spectral dominance of its sensors. If a military force cannot control the electromagnetic spectrum, even the most expensive aircraft becomes obsolete. This leaves defense planners with a fascinating strategic riddle. Will this massive investment in 40 specialized fighters be enough to secure British airspace in an era of rapidly evolving next-generation threats? Or will the unupgraded Tranche 2 aircraft drag the entire fleet down?